Hello, guys. What's up? I want to talk about black men. Cut the umbilical cord. Get away from your mother. Get away from home. Like, I'm just talking about, like, detach mentally from it. That matrix of that. Detach from that. Detach from that programming. You know what I'm saying? You're probably going through a lot of hell in this because there's something inside, like, it ain't right, but you're trying to deviate from it, but you're trying to figure out what you got to do. And these things are going on because that program, man, it's not right for you. Like that mother programming, that feminine. A lot of black men just been feminized and infantized, especially in these environments, these single mother homes. They might not be like in Section 8, but they may be in like a house, but it's like they've been just so coddled or whatever, like by their moms or this, or like just not even just taking on a female like traits. Like a lot of black men, they don't address this shit. You wonder why like a lot of black men can't get along with each other. You wonder why like we have these certain emotions and feelings about certain things. You know, you wonder why we take things too personal. You know, we can't accept criticism. We think certain things are too weird or this. You know, we hold on a lot of emotion and it's not like healthy, and we don't know how to like we can't even talk in the right speech because how it may come off as, but that come across like that's not coming from you. That comes from being raised in these type of environments, these female like environments. You're raised like a woman. Society, like a lot of black men, like are raised kind of like women compared to other countries. They kind of like admire their men or whatever, kind of put them first. Like they know what it is. I'm not saying they're the best and they're pitch perfect, but they know what it is. They know their place. But black men, like they've been so like I just noticed that they put women are like first or just how the way they maneuver in life is like a female. Like you got to cut that shit off, bro. Like I'm telling you as a man, you got to cut that shit off. Like a lot of black men or whatever takes it too personal and look at you a certain way. That shit doesn't come from you. That comes from living with your mom and shit. You know, you got to cut that shit off, man, because you're gonna ruin things in your life. You're gonna ruin opportunities or whatever. Like you're just not gonna move right, man. And it's gonna be hard for you to like accept criticism, and it's gonna be hard for you to like to even be real with yourself. I had to do this too, man. Lucky with me, it's me spending a lot of alone time, and I've been so distracted, and I was able to do that. So it kind of came easy for me. I guess it's not easy for a lot of guys to do that. They haven't had that reality check. You wonder why it's so hard for them to stop thinking about like women or like to detach from it or to having these onitis feelings and they're stuck to a certain girl or whatever, like, because that's come from a feminine thinking, bro. You got to cut it off. A lot of guys don't want to deal with that uncomfortability. That's why you have all these communities. They've been raised like a woman, and they keep talking about a woman. They keep thinking so hard about it because they're feminized. You know what I'm saying? They got to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Whenever a girl, whatever just happened, just move on and face that, and you got to just get it out of you. That rage and that bitter resentment feeling, that's not your feeling. That's a woman type of thing. You wonder why when around certain men, you want to size them up. You just that's what women kind of do. They size you up. They judge or whatever. Like that's that female thinking, man. We don't move like that. You wonder why certain guys, like especially black men, they want to watch you, but not like say nothing to you. Like they see you moving a certain way, moving the right way, they're not saying nothing to you. That's feminine, bro. That's not. There's nothing masculine about watching another man and not saying nothing. I'm not saying you got to say everything all the time, but if you see a guy moving right, he's doing right. Wish him, congratulate him, cheer him on, say, "Hey, what's up, bro? I congratulate you, bro. You moving right, bro. I see what you do." But a lot of guys can't do that in them, just that ego and pride. They just can't. That comes from living and being raised like a woman, bro. Straight up, and that's like too feminine. A lot of guys are like feminine, especially black men. Like that's not cool. If I see somebody move right, I'm gonna cheer them on. I'm gonna give them credit. That's what women do. Like when they see you a certain way or whatever, they're not gonna tell you that. Even if they like you, they're not gonna tell you that. That's that female thinking, being passive aggressive. A lot of guys are passive aggressive and they nice, fake nice. There's nothing nice about that. You acting just like a female, bro. That's gonna hold you back. You wonder why a lot of guys be getting taken advantage of. Who gets taken advantage of the most? Women get taken advantage of, right? You know, I don't really get taken advantage like that because I'll call it out. I'm not like that scared. You can just tell in my voice, like, I'm not, I don't got a tolerance for that. You got to cut it off. Like, you scared because things may just go left, which in a lot of cases it will. And it's just going to just go away from you because it's the best for you. Like, you don't need that. You just want to hold on to that good feelings. Like, but what are you? Are you a female or you're a man? Like, you are a male. You're not a woman, bro. Like, that's what's wrong with you guys. Some of you guys have been coddled too. You know, a lot of guys didn't have their father or whatever. I mean, you're gonna have to fight it out of you because it's gonna destroy you. You know, you wonder why you can't do certain things. You can barely get up off of bed. You're kind of lazy. It's gonna bite you in the back. You kind of been coddled, man. Like, you don't wonder why you're entitled. That's that female type of thinking, bro. You gotta cut the umbilical cord. You know, your mom don't want you to move out. She acting funny. Like, you gotta just do what you gotta do. She's telling you to go to church, do this. You gotta just think like a man and just be independent. I'm not saying just leave the house because you probably might not have anywhere to go, but you gotta defend yourself and do what you gotta do because it's gonna bite you in the ass. You know, you wonder why you're scared to speak up. You know what I'm saying? That's that female way of thinking, bro. You gotta cut it off. You know, you don't wonder why you get walked all over. I'm not saying it just happens to black guys, it happens to a lot of guys in general, because how the society is a lot feminine, bro. Guys are being raised to be feminine and nice. Like, nah, a man shouldn't be that way, bro. It's why I had to learn, especially doing these things. I quickly learned because you can only put your hands in the stove between if between a matter of seconds of you getting burned again. You know what I'm saying? You could just put it on. You could put your hand in the stove for some time and then turn it on until you wait till that shit burns your hands. Like, you can do that. So you know we're dealing with it. Just remove your hands. Like, a lot of guys, bro, especially black man, you gotta cut it off. You wonder why you getting all these feelings and you feeling a certain way where this is not coming from you. You know what I'm saying? That's all, like, cause I have like a lot of women in my family or whatever, and I live with them in emotions, and I feel a certain way, and I'll quickly step away from it, and I realize it's not coming from me. Cause there's a lot of women in my house or whatever, like my siblings or whatever. That's not coming for you. You wonder why you laying on your ass, you're not doing shit. You got to get away from that, man. You got to step outside, focus on yourself, do what you got to do. That means you got to cut the umbilical cord off, man. It's only gonna backfire. You wonder why you gossip so much, talking about other men. That's not healthy, bro. Like, that's not right. These come from women. You should wonder why black men are the way they are. They're raised by fucking women, bro. Like, this is not okay. Somebody's not calling this out. You wonder why black men can't even do basic shit, can't get a job or this, or just do something to help themselves. I'm not saying get a job because you wanna like start a business. I'm just saying, like, in a grand scheme of things, you wonder why they can't do shit and people call us women because we raised about women. And I'm not saying it's their fault why women call us bums or this, but it's like we was raised by y'all, like, so it's gonna be hard. Like, it already takes a lot of energy and work and patience to do what you got to do as a man. It takes a lot, and you being a certain way right now is having an effect on you, and it's deviating from that, from you doing the right things in life, from you having morals. A lot of guys will be with a girl. I mean, she may be good, but she may be doing certain things or that may be not right morally, or something that's not like she's making you not like being a man. Like, you gotta like be more soft. It's like you're scared to like challenge that because you're scared to tell the truth because you don't want her to leave you. And see, black men, they be doing that. They don't know what's out there for them, so they stay in this limited mindset instead of being an abundant mindset. You know what I'm saying? They stay in the same area. They stay in the same old hood, the same old apartment complex, the same old neighborhood. They're scared instead of knowing that there's a lot for them that they could get. But no, they sit and deal with this abuse. You wonder why a lot of them be going to the grave early because of this. They be smoking. You don't gotta deal with this, bro. Like, come on, bro. Cut the umbilical cord out. Stop being like a female. Stop doing that. You see another man you hating, getting scared like this. That's when you raised like a female, bro. Wonder why black men can barely get along. We fight and we can't be built because we raised like a damn women, bro. Literally. You know? Every time you see these thugs or whatever, it's like there's nothing really masculine about them. It's like an over aggressive like woman, like how they would act. Like they would get mad and they'll break. Like there's nothing masculine about that, bro. You know? They're so sensitive, man. I'm not blaming them. It's just how they've been raised with those fathers. Even if they have a father, 9 out of 10, that father was kind of raised the same type of way, and they don't have certain information. So it's like now they're lost. The guys are lost, man. So now you got these phones to tell you the information to figure it out, or you got people like me that will give it to you or whatever, tell you what we have to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if you look in a church, who's it full of it? The church, who's it full of? Women and then the children, right? Some of those children may be like young guys or whatever. They're gonna grow up. You know, they're being raised to like be a pamper to women and do this and do that. Like I'm not saying you can't treat like a woman or whatever nice or whatever, but it's like you kind of like stooping yourself down to that level just so you can get respect. Like you got to get out of that, man. Like who did the devil go to do to cater his agenda to? He went to the woman. If you convince a certain woman to be a certain way, she's gonna pass that on to her children. You know, and that's gonna be an after effect. And you see how this, you know, this world, how the community is right now, especially the guys there. They're the effect because of that. Because their moms or whatever, their grandmas or whatever, and they got passed on to them. And you wonder why they're a certain way. They might not be a thug, but they're too like nicer, like a woman. They're putting everybody first and this. That's like a female, man. You know, putting everybody first before her kids, the church, people before her own kids. That's the same type of thing you're doing. You got to get out of that and say fuck you. You know, be a man and stand up. You know, say fuck that, man. That's not. There's nothing manly about that, bro. This is what I had to do. It's not fucking easy doing that shit. I'm gonna go through a lot of hell doing that shit, especially with like other guys, man. It's a fucking fight. You know, you don't think I go through it? You don't think I get mean mug and shit? Well, that shit happens. But I don't care. I'm not gonna do that, man. Because it's just destructive, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know, I'm gonna continue to fight every single day. You know. Hello. Oh, down there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna continue to fight. I don't care. You know. Like no matter what. You know. You know. You don't want to offend people, bro. No, man. You gotta just get away from them. Don't even try to offend them. Just get away from them. They're not for you. They're gonna make you worse. You know. It's gonna be. It may be lonely, but cut the umbilical cord, man. A lot of men ain't gonna do that. You know. They want to be comfortable. They want to be pampered. They want to lay it down. Like, nah, bro. That's not like masculine, bro. They see another guy and they talking shit about him, or they feel just like why he doing, like that's there's nothing masculine about that. That's feminine, bro. That jealousy is like a feminine trait. You shouldn't be jealous of another guy. You should with some success. We should be like, hey, bro, I see how you moving, bro. Congratulations, bro. Like, shake his hand, bro. you know. Or when you see a guy giving this fake look, that's feminine, bro. A lot of guys been raised like a female, man. Like, it's not cool, man. Cut the umbilical cord off, man. Fight that. If you have to leave your own house and do what you gotta do, man, to get that out of you, get it out of you because it's gonna affect you. You wonder why you can't do certain habits, man. I've been fighting it for years, man. For me to realize that, every time I feel a certain way, nigga, I it catches up to me. I be feeling like I'm about to snap and lose patience, and I just catch myself. A lot of guys are in the grave or they like behind bars because of stuff like this, man. If they learned this knowledge or whatever, it would have stopped them, bro, from making certain decisions, man. Or guys would get a call telling us saying somebody done this or whatever, and they out a girl. He just back and think logically to think is true or right out. Nah, he could guy because a black woman. A lot of them was shit about this and shit, and it was a lie. These niggas was ready to give it all. These guys feel like it's a man to do that shit, but it's like now you fucking in crutches and shit. Now you like fucked up. Like now you got a record. You can't even do shit anymore because she lied to you. You wanted to feel like a man because you was living in this. Rationally see what it is because it's gonna be life to even pay your bill. So now you fucked up. You know, that's why a lot of guys be getting into certain situations, bro. You know, like leave the nest, bro. You had to leave the nest, man. Cut the umbilical and leave the nest, man. You guys have to leave the nest, bro. This shit is destructive. It's gonna catch up to you, man. You want to crash out. Like, no, that's why a lot of guys are in the grave, man. Or I saw a video of where a guy defended a guy and his girlfriend, or or whatever. They got into like a dispute, and he got really hurt. And the same girl did not give him no credit for helping him. He was brutal. He was done really bad, man. You don't do stuff like that. If a woman's getting into a dispute with her man, you don't help her. You leave her. Nah, you don't do that, bro. If a woman has children, you don't step in, bro. You don't do stuff like that, bro. That is not your job, man. That's gonna cost years of your life, and that's gonna just lead you to just bad things happening, man. You don't do that. That's not your job. It's not your job to save her mother. It's not your job to do that. You gotta save yourself, man. My bad. You're not a handyman, bro. You're not a. That's what there's construction workers for. That's why there's electricians for. That's why there's plumbers for. You're none of that. You are a man. You are a human, bro. Like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Don't do that. Don't step into a woman like, and then the guy comes. He's mad at you. He kind of jealous that you picking up the roles like a father, and then you trying to do right, take care of the kids. And it's like he want to come in the picture now. Now it's gonna be an argument, and you're gonna tell him, "Hey, you weren't taking care of your kids, so I had to step in." And now he feels a certain way about it because it's kind of probably true, or whatever. Or it could be like a lie because the mother been hiding the kid from the parent or whatsoever. Now it's like a fight, and it's like blah blah blah. It's like, what's the point? Save yourself. Be selfish, man. Put yourself first. There's nothing wrong with that. You're gonna lose a lot of people, but forget about them. That was never for you. They don't care about you, man. Cut the umbilical cord out, man. You know, and leave the nest, man. It's it's only gonna make it worse. You know, wonder why guys like me, when we tell you the truth, you feel a certain way, you feel offended, you feel jealous of us, bro. Or we talking to you and people telling you not to talk to us, bro. We bad influence, bro. Happened to me, bro. Being raised like a woman, bro. A lot of women, or especially our women, they're being used to lead you guys down the wrong path, bro. Leading y'all gonna be in misery. You wonder why? Like, say you have a girlfriend and you fuck rock with certain guys who are this and who about this, and your girl be like, "Oh, don't hang with them and this." But even though these people are right for you, you listen, man. A lot of you guys are gonna stay in hell, man. You gotta get out of that, man. You gotta cut the umbilical cord off, man. Cut the umbilical cord, man. You have to cut it. Leave the nest, man. It will help you. Anyways, I'm out and y'all take care.